In our last lesson, we talked about how to classify triangles, and we named 3 different types of triangles: acute triangles, obtuse triangles, and right triangles. And so today we are going, in this lesson, on page 386 in your Go Math textbook, we're going to give these a definition as to how you call them, as to how you name those kinds of triangles. And so an acute triangle is a triangle with 3 acute angles. Okay, so we know that this angle here is less than 90 degrees or is smaller than a right angle. And this one is as well, and so is this one. And so this is an acute triangle. An obtuse triangle is a triangle with 1 obtuse angle. Now, notice, this is the angle that we're talking about here, where it meets at this vertex right there, okay? That is the obtuse angle, and it can't have more than 1 obtuse angle. You can't make a triangle with more than 1 obtuse angle. And so this is how we identify an obtuse triangle. And then a right triangle is a triangle with 1 right angle. And normally, they're going to give you a clue there and label that. So anytime you see this symbol here, that means that's a right triangle. And so a right triangle is a triangle with 1 right angle. In activity 2, we are to use a Venn diagram to classify triangles. And we have our Venn diagram here at the bottom. Just going to try to zoom out a little bit so we can see all of that. Use a Venn diagram to classify triangles. So we are to write the names of the triangles here in these circles down here for the Venn diagram. We're supposed to write the names of, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 triangles. And so we have the space to write 3 of each kind of angle, or triangle, sorry. But one of them, since we only have 8, one of them is, there's only going to be 2 triangles for. Okay, so that's just a little hint. You should have 3 here, 2 here, and 3 here. So if you want to pause the video at this point and try, use a pencil and try to name 3 of the triangles of each kind, then that would be a great idea to see if you can do that on your own, and then go back and press play after you finish and check it out and see if you got it correct. So you want to go ahead and pause that now and then come back. That'll be great. Otherwise, we're going to continue. So first we're going to look for our acute triangles. Now, acute triangles, remember, an acute triangle has 3 acute angles. And this triangle right here has 3 acute angles. They are all less than or smaller than a right angle. And so this could be, remember, we name it by drawing a triangle, and then we write the letters that go with that. So it could be RST, and I'm just going to do RST because that's alphabetical order, and you know, since I'm a language teacher, I like alphabetical order too. So, but technically this could be named any combination of those 3 letters as long as you name all 3 letters. It can be TRS, STR, SRT, and so on. So this is 1, and I'm just going to put a little check mark in the center of it so I know that I've already used that one. So this acute triangle can't go in either of these other 2 boxes because I know that this one is acute. So now I'm going to look for some more triangles. And it may be one easy way that you could eliminate 2 of these and go ahead and put them on there is that this triangle PQR has the symbol for a right triangle, a right angle right there. So we know that this is a right triangle. So I'm going to go ahead and do triangle PQR. Again, any combination of those three letters. And this one also has that. So triangle C, oh, I'll just do CVD. That's not in alphabetical order, but that's okay. BCD, DCB, BDC, however you choose to do that. And since we can take a look at all of these and notice that these are the only two that have that symbol for a right triangle, or a right angle, I'm sorry, those are going to be the only right triangles. So we're going to have 3 over here and 3 over here. So let's see if we can find any more acute triangles. Well, this one here, LMN, has 3 acute triangles, all right? So, L triangle, LMN, is an acute triangle. And triangle ABC is also an acute triangle because it has small angles at each vertex. Okay? Now we're looking for, let's go ahead and check those off. We have 3 left, and so we could just assume that those are right, but one of the things that we will notice is that in triangle WVX or VWX, that if you look at the vertex here at V, at point V, this is a big, wide, open angle. And so that makes triangle WVX, or any combination of those 3 letters, an obtuse triangle. Again, we see D, F, and H. D, F, and E. The H goes with this one. D, F, E, that angle right there is obtuse. So we could label this triangle D, E, F, or FED, or EFD, or however you want to do that. And then finally, this one also has an obtuse angle right here at this vertex I. And so this triangle GHI, also is an obtuse triangle. So if you got all of those right, yay! And if you didn't, I hope you went back and corrected them before you turned it in to me. Great job, guys.